sips. More time gets spent on text. More things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment. When they doubt, we just...
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Miami. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Blue, 32. Fight, 60. Trouble, 38. Set.
Off the play action. Here's Gabriel. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop in behind the line. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Come on, set. Black 40.
Working from the gun. It's Gabriel. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead right away. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Cougar Knights, Viking, 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Taco 80.
Working now from the gun. Catch made over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Here we go. Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Eagles, 60.
Dropping back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he has this down at the 34. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Sticking to the air here. That's caught. Devon Achan. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Come on, come on. Roll, roll. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
It's Achan on the inside give. It's inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready up.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Go. Hot. Let go.
Staying on the ground here with Achan. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Get it. 79 Viking 18. Ready up.
Back to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. DeMar Hamlin picks it off. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Right. Ready, set.
Gabriel here from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go, set. Red 38. Hut.
Throwing again on 2nd. Gabriel. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Black shot 50. Green.
Throw here, 3rd down. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st down, Gabriel. Cut out left. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. They gain 11 on that play, and the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Flush out out to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it.
Gabriel's pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own.
First down now, ball at the 33. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On the jump.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Right here. Ready. Cougar 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that means 3rd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw in the coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
6-yard gain on the play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Here's Achane from the pistol. This run is going to push it inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Look at this option play now on 2nd down. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss,
Ready?
really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Complete out to the right. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
Come on, set. 18, smash. Cup 19, cup, ready.
3rd down run from Achane. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead. Get what you need.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They were on the counter to HN. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He rolls to his right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone. Almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. It is caught left side. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Second and 3 now.
Wait. Ready.
Pistol snap. Gabriel has him on the quick hitter. Play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Gabriel, first and 10. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Here's Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, okay? You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal. Gabriel now. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Yeah, as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal.
30, cluster, 6.
From the gun, Gabriel. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
4th down, Gabriel. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go. 19, target, Cougar, like, Kennedy lying. Ready.
Zone read, they hand it to A-Chain. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're throwing it. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Get it. 19, Tiger, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Raiders get to it. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead off the turnover. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot. Quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys. But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. Cowboy 80. 19, Lion. Go.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back to pass on 2nd and short. That's to Reed again. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
1st down from the 42.
Ready. Ready, ready.
And the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It's a gain of 33. That's another Dolphins first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hold the ready.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go.
Oh, it's a push with a tight end. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. They get 8 on the play, and that gives them second and goal from the 2. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Hard Rock Stadium after this. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
HM. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's third and goal. Headed out right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 1-score game before halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 14.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. That's complete to the back, Ashton Genty. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Ready.
They're going to throw this one. Gabriel. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 27-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Gabriel's going to throw it. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Let's go now. Blaster, stay ready.
Gabriel here from the gun. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. All the left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Tag. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
We've set it down from 37. First down, Gabriel. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
On the set.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Brought in by his back here. It's Shenty. And he stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Red. Yellow. Black. Next. Cut.
From the red zone now. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Carlson's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Shaheed now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down. Panther 60. Pep 19. No. Go.
Here's a give inside to right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Pass play now. He completes it in traffic. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Third and just 2 to go.
Go, Rig. Go. Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Steady.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. 4th down, so the Dolphins are going to send out Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Check, ready.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Hits the 20. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders push their lead further to start the half.
Daniel Carlson.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 22 out of that play. And that is a Dolphins first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Free inside the 30. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion.
Dolphins are lining up for a
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Gabriel. Finds him over the middle. It's a foot race. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
60 red. 60 red.
That's complete right side. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Shotgun give here to Genty. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Set, ready.
On 3rd down, Genty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-possession game. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders stretch the lead to 23. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
44, ready.
2 and out from the gun. Finds a man right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Hey, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let go.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Bronco 80, go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete! And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He's got it complete to Reed. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him to 1st.
Come on, set.
Throwing it again here. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar Knights, ready.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Raiders have it to as he records his 7th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
He's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing the out route complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Working from the gun, it's Gabriel. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Las Vegas.
Here's Gabriel, 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. 3 quarters in the books from this one.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Come on, set.
And off to Genty. He'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Set, ready.
At the 11-yard line.
Back to Genty. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Set, hut, ready, go.
Counter give to Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A pickup of 2, and that run doesn't get it for them either. It's 4th and 2. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They run it from the gun with Wright. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready. 7, go, Chap. Ready.
They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Pulled in at the 20. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First play is a design run. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Finds his back complete. And he is stumped with authority there. But that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10 now from the 46.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Giving this to Genty. Oh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Ready. Hut.
And the Dolphins are going to get to him, and he is dropped. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Dante Burton Jr. So that brings up 4th and long.
A.J. Cole in punt formation for the Raiders.
And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. Ain't short. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 1.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Shot. Get up.
Running from the pistol. It's right. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They run again with Wright. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
He was taken down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. On now comes their punter. And he's going to have to hit this one from the edge of his own end zone. The punt heads towards the sideline. Not returnable. Well done. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Running from the pistol here with Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Set, go.
They're drawn up for it.
Let's go.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Ready.
They're drawn up for it. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Miami.